going to the world with one of the largest viewerships, live viewerships on Morning Live in the Caribbean. So forget straight down to it, as you guys know. So thank you for being patient, you know, and this is something you guys can apply in your life. Like when you go late, being sorry is a lacking of confidence. And oh, sorry, I'm late. Thank you for waiting. Thank you for waiting, because this is what you did. You did something. Why am I coming with an excuse now? I respect that you've waited. So in your case, the people, because people say, message me and Critic, what happened in coming out? I want to thank you for your patience. You understand? Yeah. I'm sorry for nothing, you know, with the circumstances. You know? And we're gonna start with today's meme, just to make sure we start on a high point. And thanks to all the people who've been sending in different memes, but you continue to send in memes. Some people create some memes. Some people make meme yesterday and send them in. Right? So I want to thank all of those who have been sending in the memes. Very funny and interesting. So today's meme is... This is one that... This was one that was created using my voice, and I think we should, you know, we should have memes, and every week give somebody a prize who make the best memes using my voice. Right? Who is this guy? Who is this guy who do this meme? I think he deserve a little $20,000 credit. We gotta find a way, because you got people all over the country. You gotta get them credit, right? So, yeah, I'll find out who is this guy. He message me. And this is my voice, but one of the memes created by, obviously, a follower and supporter that finds some of what I do funny. Again, viewer discretion is advised because of the kind of language and things used here in general. And be aware that you keep strapped into your seats, since this can go from 0 to 100 at any given time. I can't say when the NAS will step in. Is NAS, you call it? NAS? The gas was used for racing. I don't know when the NAS can step in, but sometimes we go in at a fast rate and then it just takes off from there. Right? So, this tea little just warm. So, this morning's meme for you.
Here I go, tell him, boy, the man take the excavator, boy. I don't know what he gonna do. Fuck he and the excavator. I roll in. It's business as usual.
Here, he deserve a $20,000 credit in the phone. See, I'll find out is who. Lee dropped me a message, and yeah, I'll see. You see the person face? Who is this guy? What the guy face? Do y'all know this guy? Somebody must know this yard or somewhere. Do you know this guy? Right? You must know the yard. So.
Here I go, tell him, boy, the man take the excavator, boy. I don't know what he gonna do. Fuck he and the excavator. I roll in. It's business as usual.
Yeah. So it's okay. So let a guy get in contact with me, and we gotta start. Yeah. So one of the more serious issues that we've had, or that we're having in our society, is the youth becoming more criminal elements. And now it's even being supported. You see people, the Dunstock Society is a growing one. It's being financed. It's a worrying trend. When people of that you would assume is of stature, they support these kind. Like me, I never support bus culture. The mini bus culture, never wanted a part of it. Because it's one of the biggest problems we have in the country. And it's because it's so needed. Transportation is so needed. Yeah, some people haven't been talking about it. But it has been played a major role in the bringing down of moral standards in this country. The minibus culture, right? Sad to say, but it is a reality, right? So we have this video. We're gonna look. I came across this video. It is an estimated 7 minutes, where a young man about the age of 13. That's why we blur out his face. We're hoping he could be, the system could take him in and change his habits and his ways, but too much youngsters are like this. Only recently the youngster, 16-year-old, a set of youths were catch, go and rob the little 15-year-old girl, so them moving from bike when I'm 16 years of age, right? So look at this. We're going to look at this video, and again, viewer discretion is advised. We black out the child's face. It's out there, so you're going to see it. It's just that we can't participate in showing a child's face. A child, a little thief, but nonetheless, it's a child, right? So this happened somewhere in Guyana. I don't know exactly where, but I haven't seen the video. I see the first part of the video. Things like this perturb me. So I only use it for, I wouldn't find solace, I wouldn't find interest in looking at nobody assaulting a child. Here, I don't find interest in these things. And that is a very sensitive word. Like me, I respond to like a day, a banner drive, the guys from the Wash Bay driveway, Winston vehicle and skating up wheel while you're ring a fucking slapping. But I done it. I mean, I no long thing with people chiming. I no long story. In a fit of rage, I ring a back scene. I talk about it. It should not have happened. You understand? But I don't know what else for do. If I carry Lucky up, carry a long process, he gone with the fucking box happy like a skunt. You understand? And the story done. Because me never don't long, so we go expect I left the car for wash and he gone driving the car, very skating up the vehicle and that kind of thing. Me ain't got time for that. Right? But let me watch this video.
Well, let's see. Why your next partner run away? Why your next partner run away, right? Talk to me. Why your next partner run away? Where are you coming for?
First thing is, this young man, I look at the video, look at his face and stuff, is said to be about 13 years of age.
So the that take a phone call, right? I asked him my father, right? I never know the man come for steal. Right, sir? Take a phone call for who? Partner man, watch me.
Oh yeah, no people lying there.
You know me? No, sir. You know me? Why you lying to me, boy? You know you're fucking up. But don't lie to me, boy. You come by me for ask me on the phone call. You know me? No, sir.
You know me? Ever see me before, partner?
No, sir.
Oh, you have to disrespectful, boy. You're black and disrespectful and all. I think I'm show you no little more, but you got to go to the station tonight. Because you know why? I don't go around nobody. Thing if people come around me, you know what thing I don't last out me yard? No matter don't last out me fucking yard. You don't get respect for people now. You mother there, boy. You old lady there, don't cry. Can you tell me fucking thing you want to laugh again up the fucking road?
Sorry.
Don't fucking cry and put on them show for me, bad boy. Where your partner name? Where your partner name?
Brawl Anthony.
You don't like to me, no?
Brawl Anthony.
What's your name?
Devon Kurt.
What?
Devon
You
Kurt.
bring the next bicycle we go with. You bring the bicycle we go with, we run away with.
Where name Devon Kurt? Devon Kurt.
Where you slipper there?
You slipper there? Me get a slipper.
You come in me here for teeth, man. I got me little body in there. How much time you come and carry the thing out of this?
Wait, I know commissar.
I already said this fucking no. Come tell me what.
I just come. I swear on me life. I never come in you yard
How old is
before.
you?
I 8 years
So you can come in some car.
He's what?
So you can come in some car.
I 13 years old. I 13 years old.
Like you know your age, you think.
You 13 and teething. So you can come in some car.
You got
You can come in some car and let's control. Carry on the station, you come with the bicycle.
Bicycle, boy. Come let's disrespectful fucking father, boy.
you got to
Notification.
You don't know sense. Come on, it's police.
You are the police man, boss, you know?
Police coming there. Why, it's a disrespectful fucking man. Why? Real thing I show you, my dog. I don't come wrong nobody.
You shouldn't black
Hey,
face.
yeah,
Don't worry, we don't.
bicycle, the next bicycle.
The adult, you got black face. You got black the child's face.
Bicycle.
So you partner, the guy with
And again, some people don't know because people are going to be posting these videos and so on. You can't show if you're made aware, like publicly aware that the child is 13, he says 13 years of age. A child under the age of 16, no matter what is the crime, what is the situation, sometimes there'll be cases of heinous crime and everybody just show it and so on, the law becomes lacking. But if you are a responsible citizen, you gotta follow the law. They are out there, they got people out there who put up the child face. There's no problem. It's not me plan. It's not me want for show you. It is against the law. So if you're putting up a picture like this, you gotta blur out the child's face. A video or something, you gotta blur out the child's face. Right? Just for y'all information.
his bicycle.
Guy, this is one.
Your partner got with the next bicycle.
I want
Hey.
the police come for you little more.
Hey, your partner got with the next bicycle.
Yes, sir.
Your partner got with the next bicycle.
Yeah.
Hey, you from Craig?
How far are you from?
Don't like me if I start coughing out your
Ice Craig.
fucking...
Ice Craig. I'm from Craig.
How
First,
far
Craig.
your partner is there? You're gonna tell the big guy get the bicycle.
You start team, boy, and you coming for thief, little dog.
How far your partner is there? You're gonna tell the big guy get the bicycle.
Excuse me, before you think, right, you don't got to knock me, right, because I don't want to get in no trouble, right? I know what that...
Done that in trouble, boy. What more skull you telling me, boy?
Your partner is there, big guy get the next bicycle.
Where your partners live?
In First Street, Craig.
First Street, Craig.
Yeah. You want to
You want to know you, Steve, you're going to choke your mother's skull. I like to tell you this here. So, if I don't find your partner by tonight, because I like to tell you, nobody think about me yard. Real expensive tonight, me fucking yard. I get disrespecting me, you know.
So you carry the bicycle.
Where are you bicycle?
Be carry the bicycle.
Which bicycle?
Be just
You
carry.
don't come with the bicycle, you can't come to
No,
me.
I swear to
The black bicycle, we just carry away.
Bicycle, right? You don't got enough. Don't stop me, sir. Let me just start.
Why I like to
Let me
know.
start you good.
If you don't like to me, I won't get no reason for knocking you, no.
Okay, good, sir, right? Okay, right? I come tonight, right? Right?
You come tonight, the company.
This youth, man, obviously, look how he dress. He mother make sure he wearing a fucking belt. You gotta follow this shit. You gotta know what this shit doing. He wearing a belt. You understand? Somebody, long time, here I tell you. When I was a youth, man, is go and catch fish in trench. Go weed yard and get money and buy Chinese food. These motherfuckers, them are 13 years, not even thief buy. When I was 13, I did working in number two can help on a farm, mining blue cow and all them thing. I working for money, buy. You risking your life there, Bano. Now I see a man one, them man only had a spliff in here. And them man the higher one, them was a fucking druggie. And you go in a man, thief in a man yard when he catch a fits. And come and do you something, buddy. But here I tell you, this is the society we living in. You got man walking around giving all the done stocks them money and there's a good thing to doing. Yeah, large up yourself. This is society we live in when things like that normalize and people ain't watching and talking nothing but it.
Let me carry the situation. We need next bicycle.
No, stop. Will your friend tell you when you are coming?
Good, right? We was going by each other, right? I never know the man is Steve. I can't mean this man. Oh,
Body.
like, he's telling me Steve.
Here, confusion. Hey, the man ain't tell you, he know the man's thief. He tell you he's thief. He going for phone call. He be like, yard. 13 years of age, get himself in a situation where he got talk all kind of fucking lie and truth and everything else.
Body.
Okay, let me tell you the truth now. I swear.
Oh, Jesus Christ, how much truth? This guy don't know where's the first truth, second truth, or third truth. It's a fucking race for the truth. They only got one truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. He got but 3 truth. Who come in first, second, third? If you don't take the first one, you get the second one, you get the third one.
Like to me, I don't talk What truth, boy? Boy, tell me the truth, boy. Tell me the fucking
We like
truth,
bicycle,
boy.
we carry
Tell me the
bicycle.
truth, boy.
We carry bicycle.
Oh,
We
God.
carry
We
bicycle.
come from Craig first. You Craig?
Tell me the truth, boy. Your mother.
Papa, you carry the bicycle.
Come for the bike for kiting Craig. And you don't want sell it, right?
So we gonna sell the next one. We gotta get them now. We gotta get in the car. This number. Which number car you take the bicycle? Yeah, man, that's what you call like roll away left feet with a bicycle.
Control this little boy. Watch it. Let me comment. No fucking thing, man. Don't for me yet.
For tell from boss, you Craig, come.
I get into the station. You got to tell me with me fucking thing. Then when the thief, the man come and take me slipper, me fresh fucking air. I have to pay 21,000 for buy. And your mother's control. No hard people is work for them thing. But you little mother's control, you that thief, and he like the fucking me come to the phone call. I never see a day in me like that.
They buy a bar, they come back.
Got to come back.
Come back, thief man, ain't got no fucking loyalty. These is like them is stupid done stock star. Anybody coming back for anybody? When it comes to thieving, ain't got no responsibility. Eh? You ever see when a man get catch somebody cry, a thief man get shoot somebody cry, oh, you killed me, partner, the fucking man run and gone. There's no loyalty with thief man. Your partner got come back for he. He left there.
Every man, the bicycle come back for you.
Thief and your little mother's Scott. Lil, that right there you they say. You lucky.
You only hit the van bar, the van got bar just.
Look at you like fucking miss dog.
You sleep in the
You're the man see what Juki till he miss. Them, but you're youth, man. You, here, in me time, me and know but them think this. Me and know but them think this.
Sense, dog. You don't fucking up. Sorry, can't do nothing. 13.
I 13, right?
What is one of fears and starting thieving, boy?
Fucking wrong people in over here, somebody.
Scun, bro. What with you, dog?
They want phone, they want thing, they want work for it. Here I telling you, I had a crew of youth man with me. And we used to walk around Alberton, Queenstown, Kitty and them thing. No, them then I had a weed machine. It's got weed with cutlass. It's called weed to dirty. You're just taking your weed. Right? No, this was I was about 8 and 9. Them time now. And I go around now and weed here $500, $400, you weed out the front. I used to tell people let me for the Boy Scouts because I did went to the Lady of Fatima Catholic Church and the Boy Scouts, but I was never no part. The crew was no Boy Scouts. It's them Alberton boys I take. Yes, and we gone walking. Yeah, your rubber slipper you're walking down the road. Them is the rubber slipper with the edge. It got a serrated edge like edgy thing. You know who used to make? They don't see it no more. Right? Real rubber dinky. And I gone with my shark pants, I got cutlass. Everybody bring out the auntie cutlass, the uncle cutlass and thing, and I buy a file and I sharpen everybody cutlass. And we gone quick weed to dirty me, Wayne, all them buy from Alberton. Now I just give them different money. Where we done, we gone by the Chinese, they had a street Third and Common Street there. The Chinese up on the junction there, and buy veggie fried rice, $50 in the bag. Now it's a whole new generation. And here I telling you, me grew up in no wealthy family. We struggling. You got things. You're glad some days. You're glad for things to eat and all. This was no wealthy family. But me no, but no thieving. I don't know where these man learn this fucking thing from.
That me ever feel no sympathy for you, real thing, buddy. Cause you more than one fucking time, buddy. And I tell you,
I tell you, when they walk out just now, Adi. When they walk out, so they step out this man, I just tell this man, hey, big deal. So they step out the man, oh, they see, so they come out, so there is 2 man, they keep it in the yard, so. I tell you, next to pull back. Cause one of them is oozed up, cause it's too straight, man, because they come creeping in. I tell you, pull back, when they pull back, the next one makes right away. Run away, so this is how you end up with Steve, you know, the guy next one run away, right away, next one run away, I run a snatch, I say he come, no move. Right away, you know what he might tell me? Give him a phone call, I say give him a phone call.
Okay, what's going on with your friend?
You learn to bring the bicycle. The bicycle.
Right? He come for the bicycle, right? So I can pray.
But he bring it back.
Street, right? And I don't know your mom believe me this, right? Tonight I now coming in Diamond, right? With their man, right? Good.
But it is a man we use like with every day. I don't like to
Yeah,
make But then you first time thieving in this place. I'm a police friend. There's a sergeant living in. I mean, I haven't called him. Hey, like, wake up me then.
No, don't wake up the man. Let the man, your son even a pass. You hold here till even pass.
If I got pass, I gotta let the police them know when you do that. Real thing, you disrespectful that.
Now, how do we address situations like this? A 13-year-old, 13 years old. Now, he could get real violated. Yes, and he could get real violated. Them man drinking the Guinness and smoking the weed and that, he catch people at the wrong time. You could get violated, youth man. This is one of the instances what happened recently, and so we gotta discuss it. Real sad situation. I come across this video here, so now this here says the video with the banner. This is a video that was sent to me yesterday. This also there on the media, but this is for discuss. So the security guard will kill the woman we have in a relationship with sister. This is him with the gun stick. Now bear in mind, he go in this area, see, this is somebody he already passed through. See he girl in somebody car. Go where? Go to one of the workmates, tell them the supervisor send he, collect the man gun. Right? Talking about gun, we gotta do episode upon the police shooting, because we wait over here, we're going on with the police shooting incident, where the police shoot at their own police. Because one of the things that is not being discussed is how intel police, people who are supposed to do surveillance, how they shooting at people, why they're intercepting people, what really happened there. Tomorrow I'm gonna sit down, I haven't had the time, but it's something we miss. It is something we miss, and it's something gravely wrong. How does people who are supposed to be doing surveillance, just watch, do they have the relevant training to intercept arrests? We got intel, we got the SWAT, you got different levels of police for do different job. Who instructed police who supposed to just there watching on? Who instruct them to intercept anybody? How they know? How can you have police what dressed like normal civilian with running with gun? How could they intercept anybody? No signage upon them, no nothing to identify them as police. In a country where you got 6 man riding up a motorbike robbing people, you got these little dunstocks running a fucking yard. If you imagine they shoot at a police vehicle. If the police start now, if the police start shooting back now, what would happen? Because they ain't got nothing identifying them as police. Tomorrow and get everything together, and we can have a discussion on this specific story. This instance here, now this man kill. Let me show you the video. At this time, he already shoot and kill. Shoot. At this time, he already shoot and kill somebody. Right? This gun stick. He go collect this AR-15 assault rifle from one of his colleagues saying that his supervisor sent him. Lacking in his security system. Then go shoot the girl's sister, kill she. The gun stick. After this, he got a next call, he got a next location. Tell he ask you to fix this gun and take the man gun and shoot himself. Now all the time out the camera you're hearing the song, you're hearing clack, 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 is the gun, one of the bullets stick inside. The gun chuck off. You're trying to fix that all the time. Look at man's got Rasta man security and that kind of thing. What is man a head side? How you have people with security and giving them gun and all and the fucking people look like hippie? What the banner hairstyle? Banner with natty and thing. No, you got disciplined militant people for handling firearms. You can't got a youth. A man who looking like he going through a phase in life. Nobody assessing these things. Kill a girl, cause the life of a innocent individual. Right? Now, this is what happening by the street. There are days somewhere down Hatfield Street. Watch. That's country. So this is two women fighting. One woman beating the other one. Again, viewer discretion is advised. A man stand up. This is the other thing with the men in this society. You got man, manatee, manaku, mantle. More things than men. You imagine he and the girl that together and he stand up videoing. What somebody videoing them too? He videoing. This girl was beating this other girl. It's a baseball bat she got and here gudung gudung. I like the no one, and the Stacy loose me, you know. When I tell you about this low life and hungry belly culture, not me by me facilitating, participating, yes, and nothing. This look like it's from a different angle. She got a knife. What kind of thing is this, buddy? He there with a baseball, but she got a knife. This is how we settle things? Yeah, find out who's them people that's walking at them. But listen, can't dare wrong people. Oh, Jesus Christ. Sometimes I don't know, you know, what. Now, let me start taking in the calls and have the discussions and these things. We can take it in a little early today. We did the half an hour point. Yeah, I get half an hour. Somebody called and said yesterday the 15 minutes was too short. But with the amount of shippiness, yeah, she walking a knife and a baseball bat. Me, you know, them kind of woman though. That's a bad woman. That's a bad woman. Me problem is you got a man you rolling with. And you there for the same fucking thing. That's why the women there, the waiting there. Because he look like he's the woman and she's run things. She move with a baseball bat and a knife, beating a woman. He just there videoing. He's a punkanani. Yes, man. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, brother. Hello, good morning.
There's no life of youth.
they're in the streets robbing people.
No, but this thing got nothing to do with African youths, buddy. It's all the youths them. If you go in the Indian dominated communities.
I ain't saying get the range, right? But it is more relevant now that these youth I'm thinking like 18, 17, 16.
Yeah.
Now they're robbing people, 20.
Yeah.
I want to call it up.
It's a breakdown in moral standard. Now, just after I show the video with the youths, 2 adults, big woman, a woman walking a baseball bat and a fucking knife in her waist. Like, what you think is the product of she? What kind of picnic you think she got?
Well, exactly.
Honorary students going to Queen's College?
No.
She's a mommy thug. She got fucking Dunstock picnic.
Exactly. What?
But that's the reality, sister. What we gotta do is discuss it and see how we can start out. Because why is she the way she is?
Yeah, we really gotta fix this in history because we got a country that is growing. People can't just come down robbing people every day. There's something with them like every day.
I hear you, buddy. Thanks for your input.
Yeah.
Hello, good morning.
I tell you, the fight to them 2 girls there.
Mm-hmm.
The thing's selling along. The other one there, they was trying to know. They're only far from me, and this one is, so now she used to go by she, and she ended up living home with the girl more, and there's a cause whole problem there.
No, explain to me. So, the aggressor is the one with the knife and the baseball bat.
Yeah, well, she...
The next one we're getting the licks used to be she. The 2 of them used to be friends.
Yeah, and she ended up going by the other girl.
Who take away who, man? The one with the baseball bat take away the other girl, man?
With the knife, yeah.
And now, live on with the girl, man, then attack the girl and beat she.
So there's one now cause you over, you understand me?
Bye.
And what story is...
Partner, how you always vex with me when I call people low life and hungry belly? Because I can't explain the where's the bye? Relationship issue, then a fucking relationship issue. That low life hungry belly behavior, bye?
Yeah, and this for this thing stemming from it. The other piece of lash out to them 2 for them. Kitty Park there. This is not the first lash out.
When I watch women like them though, they ain't got nothing attractive about them to nobody. Thanks for the update, bro.
Yeah.
Hello, good morning.
Hey, Critic, for going on?
This is why they need to be more done for the kids. It needs to be mandatory for kids to be in school, send them to learn some sort of trade. It has to start now. No, but hear what I say. This whole society ain't falling apart. What you're seeing has to be dealt with in an appalling manner to be eradicated. For the most part, most Guyanese are upstanding citizens. Even the people who are poor act in a certain manner, and are the multitudes of people who are poor are of stellar character. Right? They're not criminal and so. Yeah, my brother.
Hi, good morning, partner. I would like to contribute to your program this morning concerning the youth in the community. First thing first, just get an imaginary mic circle around you in front of you. Just imagine one. Cut it in half. More than half of the population of our country is East Indian race. There you go down the road. East Indian. Now, you have a 30-something percent or 40-something percent, which is African, and then you got the other races them come in, right? Do you know the population of the prisons of Guyana? About 70% of the inmates there of African descent. We had PPP run this country, PNC run this country, APNU run the country, PPP run back in the country. What are they doing to fix that problem?
If I might contribute to that, it is not as a result of direct attitude or specific attitude of a specific race. It's not a black people problem.
No, it's not about.
Can you explain? You know what's the problem?
The problem is the father role of these youth You're not a wrong.
Nah, being your father is a drunk or two.
You do so much.
It's not a.
Let me hear you.
The union got money for bail yourself out.
Oh, they bail themselves.
They bail themselves out.
Right. I would not deny the fact because
It's a matter of fact. The Indian man is going to go to the station and pay a bribe. The black man doesn't have the money.
yes, I understand. The biggest
You understand? That is why they're in prison. The Indian man takes a lawyer. The black man ain't got nobody for representing.
Point taking.
You understand? So that is why so many of them falling apart. Because if you go through the Indian community, there's a lacking of the father role also. You understand?
Much. We need to deal with this.
So it is a fact of support systems, a lacking of support systems in the black community. You understand? There is a fact, but you gotta watch. Now we're polarized in this country, or have been polarized for the most part by race, class, and politics. Some of them overlapping and intertwined. Race and politics, and class. Because the top brass, the class, play the role in running what the politics is. And who are those beneficiaries in politics, right? So it's a class thing, a race thing, then a political thing. Now, what happens is you notice that black leadership in this country is about bringing down. You understand? It is about a mindset. It is about destroying a mindset of a people for them not to think for themselves. Black people, for the most part, are upstanding people, and they have supported the PNC. They believe in them. The problem is the thought process you have to follow those people. It is one that brings disrepute to you and causes you to downfall. Because if you, with your righted fucking senses, gonna say anything in this day and age for the PNC who can't produce the SOPs, things that you are guided by. Imagine your vote was tabulated, put into a document, which now we learn is called a SOP. It was tabulated and put into the document. And the party that you designate your vote to, telling you they know the fucking SOP there, but they win. There is no logic to what they do and how they do. Like the young man who showed you the teeth in. He got a clean white shirt, right? David, are you there? He got a clean white shirt. He has a pants with a belt on it. Obviously, he mother walking somewhere and trying the best for he has a jeans. I don't cut the pants and all right away. You look at things like this. Because you know a little tuggy. Nice Hanes jersey. Pants with belt on it. But because of how things work, it is okay for him to line with a tuggy. You're looking at social media and see people doing it. That is why I never stop saying fucking low life hungry belly. And I never play no mean a day in them thing. Me play no game with though. If you want to come up, if you're tuggy, if you're dunce tug, and you want to learn how to make money and develop yourself, I have no problem with it. You want a job, I could set you up. But me, you not be no fucking friend, because me ain't in your category. Me ain't going down for meet nobody. And when you living in a society where we're polarized, like we are, and you have a cross section, you got politicians going to light table and telling you don't believe this and planting thing in the head, but nothing positive. Not here. Stay quiet. The opposition never say, here, try to see how much jobs you could get, how much money we could make, how collectively we could come together. They can never come together for no reason. And because of the mindset they use on their support base is not equipped mentally. Please say, man, how politics get into it. You ever see when... Do you see when Nigel Hughes, Ford, the lawyer Ford and so, imagine the government has a system in place. Now, most of the people are in prison. The majority of people are in prison are black in Guyana. It is as a result of poor representation, not having the finance for that representation, and we have a participation. Right? Because you got thief first before you end up in jail and then you get a liar. So you're a thief. But everybody a thief. Indian a thief and black a thief. But the Indian got a support base. Auntie and call and get you out. Yeah, so even before that, they got bribe the police. And the story got covered up. The black ain't got the finances for that. You understand? They ain't develop structured community. Now, if you got a big story happen, like the Henry boys, you got liars and everybody gonna run down there, and they're gonna try to create confusion in the black community. Nigel Hughes and all the black lawyers haven't come together and decided, listen to me, we are going to do so many pro bono jobs per year. You can come to us. Let's try to give the black community support. No. You gotta get big money. You gotta be a big criminal. You gotta get money. When they come out and do a pro bono job, it's for create confusion, for make sure that they're in. Police shoot somebody and so let me try to make it out like it's the government. Every other part of the world, when the police do something in America, it's the police. When the police do something in Guyana, it's the government. You understand? Hello, good morning. Turn on the thing in the background, brother. Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, brother. Talk to me.
I'm looking at your program, Mr. Critic.
Yeah, brother. Give me your input.
You still live?
Yeah. Give me your input.
All right. So I'm listening to you talking about the class system, right?
Class, race, and politics. And they're overlapping at certain areas. I'm still doing the studies on it to figure out how they overlap and affect each other, but they do exist. Nobody can dispute that.
Yes, it's a fact that they do exist. And if you can go back to this guy here, it was Karl Marx who spoke about the two-class system. He talks about the bourgeoisie and the proletariat, right? What he highlighted is the fact that the bourgeoisie are the ones who are the ones controlling the economy, so to speak, while the proletariat are the working class of people. Now we have the same system in Guyana.
I would want to think most of the world has the same system.
Yeah, well, I'm looking at it in the context of Guyana.
Okay.
I'm not stretching the mind as to the world. I'm certainly looking at it in the context of Guyana.
Roger, brother.
And what's contributed to that is we're imbalance in equitable distribution of the resources of Guyana. That has contributed to that drastically.
Please expound a little more on that.
Because there is not equity among both all six of the races.
Please expound on equitable distribution of resources.
All right, equitable distribution is this. For example, now, if you look at how the resources currently in Guyana is being distributed, it is frank that the Indians are benefiting more than the black community.
How so?
By a large margin.
How so?
And the system has designed.
No, how so? How so? Expound on how so. You got source. How so?
I gotta get a source.
You got source. How so? Were you talking about it? I hear the echo from the opposition. I know you're genuine in what you're saying, but I hear the echo from the opposition. Here why. It is a matter of fact, statistically, that the PPP-led administration have given more house lots to blacks than anybody else. Explain to me how so with your design of equitable distribution. Now, this is a matter of fact, right? Now, again, there's no blame game as to why. The PPP reigned for 23 years at a time where they had the opportunity to expand in a certain area because we were coming out of certain things, right? And they had a policy as such. Diamond, Parfait Harmony, Tushin. Housing schemes that caused the Guyanese population to grow the area as it relates to equity and having assets to grow by about 300%. So whatever was done was in 28 years, Louis said they give out 50,000 house lots in 28 years. When the PPP came into power, they gave out 3 times the amount. That shows, because look at what we had. What we inherit, all the Buxton, Annandale, and all these things is inheritance, right? And then South Rumvelt. Remember, Sophia wasn't given. Sophia was squatters under the PNC. They were always squatters. So South Rumvelt, North Rumvelt and all them things now, communities developed under the PNC. Then look at the size and magnitudes of the communities and who are there. Like for instance, they ain't got Indian communities anymore. All Indian and black communities would have been predominantly before or designed like South Rumvelt was predominantly a black community. When the PNC created wealth for its people, it didn't create wealth for Guyanese. It created an atmosphere specific. South Rumvelt, there's no question. South Rumvelt, North Rumvelt, and everything else were predominantly black communities. Diamond, Parfait Harmony, Tushin, and any other community created under the people where you what so? Black, Indian, black, black, Indian, 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 black, 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 Amerindian, Chinese, you understand? So the communities, if we're talking about the distribution, well, bear in mind, we ain't talking to the bourgeoisie. We gonna take. As you breaking it down from a Marxist point of view. We ain't talking about the bourgeoisie because we done got, and no matter what we gonna get. Can we agree on that?
Yeah, because you're bourgeoisie at the end of the day.
All right. No, but what I'm saying, when we're talking about equitable distribution, we talking about equitable, me, you, I want us to agree what we're talking about. So equitable distribution is for the proletariat.
Good.
Roger.
Well, as I was saying, you didn't allow me to
No, but why I'm doing the discussion this fashion? Because I think and want it to be clear that if you ain't got a source, you're wrong. I'm telling you. So I just explaining when you say the equitable distribution, what you mean? Because if it means house lot, job, educate, when you go to gold program for educate yourself, right? When you go to, I can tell you, I could guarantee you, when the University of Guyana education is free, you would be a fool not to recognize that more black people will be educated than anybody else, because the Indian in Russia for education. While Russia for education, still Russia for be farmer and landowner and entrepreneur. Blacks have strived, and it's a pillar in the black community to educate oneself. That is the door to freedom and wealth education. So you know when they set the opening, because you can't, once the requirement is met to enter the university, you got so much of subjects or whatever, they ain't got no discussion. We don't pick and choose. It's not like house lot. That's that when you have the requirements to go into the University of Guyana, you're gone. Who capitalized and that is that. And you and I know that blacks predominantly know the foundation. Me mother used to tell me, son, education is the key to success. That's all I heard as a youth man. Yes. So you continue.
So let me ask you. You don't think that we have you think that we have equitable distribution of our resources across the board in Guyana?
Yes.
Do you think so?
Yes.
What makes you think so? And I'm going to tell you from my point of view,
I just explained to you, if you go through the house lots, one of the basis of wealth.
One aspect. There's just one aspect, Mr. Critic.
Yeah, so who have benefited from the Guyana Police Force? Who has benefited from the Army? Who has benefited from the health sector?
No, Mr. Critic. If a man works, he must be paid. That's a fact. That's across the board.
Yes, my brother, but I am saying also,
so
it is guaranteed. Nobody turns you back. Here. First thing, you tell me the areas where you see. You tell me.
All right, good. Let me go with, first of all, salaries. Look at the
no, man. No, here. No. How we can discuss salaries when the salaries relate to Indians and black? You can't separate. Here, when we talk about equitable distribution.
No. But Mr. Critics, who make up most of the public sector in terms of employment? Who?
The blacks.
Fair enough. Let me go again. Now, because the blacks make up most of the public sector, now let me give you my personal experience. I have certain qualifications, and I went to certain institution that is governed by or companies that are predominantly Indians, right? And the amount of fight down that I got, I have my qualification, you know, and the amount of fight down that I got to go higher for a better pay, you know what I have to resort to doing? Leaving the job. Can you tell me that is equitable distribution?
Yes. You're living in a capitalist society. You're living in a capitalist society and you're a bullshitter. You hear what I'm telling you? You're a bullshitter. You make I remember me mother.
No.
Listen to me. Hear what I'm telling you. The Indian man doesn't work so. I remember he's implied different people. Right? Yeah, I'm going to tell you how I get myself in trouble. So, the boy with the crane accident. 23 years experience walking and thing. And no fancy qualifications or nothing. Black banner. He put in $700 square foot or something like that for drive the pile. The pile is drive by foot. $700. Next man come, he charging $500. Highly qualified, one set of documents and so. That kind of certification has got and so. The man bring the thing to me. I said, who is this man with this $700 thing? Plus you gotta give you living accommodations and so. The man says, I call the man talk to you on the phone. A black brother. Sung like a countryman. Right? And right away I say, because remember, one of the things is, like me, I ambitious. I is looking at the bigger numbers. I don't try for TFL NIS hey and make 100,000 pound cutting down salaries hey and make money for people over time. Yes, sir. I calculate if I can lash up this project and make a couple $100 million. That's what I'm interested in. I need to push. I can give people what they want to get what I want. Right? I look and calculate, give this man a break. There are other instances. Obviously, I erred there, right? But nonetheless, in me organization, They got Indian people, they got black people, they got Warrows, Venezuelans working for me, everybody. I look at it as a productivity level. A man like you, with a professional background, your problem is you up in your fucking feelings. You understand? I can tell you why. No, I can tell you why I said so. I can tell you why I said so. When you left the job, how long after did you take to get a job?
Not long.
You're going to get a better job.
Exactly.
Do you know most people now don't last more than 2 years for a job? Do you know that?
Them.
No, but you use the same thing. You left a job for a better job.
Exactly.
It has become a trend in a capitalist society. And here I tell you, it's not in the business alone. You see in the political party, you see the shit and shy way you see between Jagdeo and Norton. The rivalry way you see. Well, here I'm telling you, if you go inside a political... No, but what's saying? What I'm showing you, the human aspect. You try to attribute this thing to something specific. The human aspect, by nature, when you see it's time for Congress and so, you're going to see the war, we're going to break out, you're going to hear things about Norton. Who you believe spilling the beans for Norton? Who you think will spill the beans from Norton inside Congress, please? Jagdeo could know what's going on inside Congress, please? You understand? When the time comes, I am going to tell you this. When the time comes for President Ali to come up as the presidential candidate, right? There was a rivalry of which I was not on his side. Remember I used to cuss him with the degree thing too? Who you believe they giving me information? Yes, sir? It's not PNC people.
It's a man
inside. I mean, he must sit down and plan because I rooted for he. I said, boy, we Warren. I did with you. Yes, sir? So when you go into a work environment and assuming, it is a delusion that you have in your head, assuming that because of the head and the top is Indian, this is it. No. You as a professional just walk in, yes, to cutthroat environment. You understand? Because I like me is all about productivity. And how I do it, no, most, I not a boss, I is a leader. Right? So I call in a man. I got a man, a main man, that can't make the thing right. I hire next man and tell you, you can get a cut down and this man get this thing right because you's a fucking bullshitter. I tell you straight up. I said, partner, you's a bullshitter. You understand? But here what we can do. You got to take less. Another man will fill up with you and thing and we working together. Because I like you, nothing wrong with them, but we got to sit down and agree. Another man would have left them to fight it out. Till one body broke loose and enabled them all. Like how you say here, me enable this thing no more. You understand? But you are a professional. And you come and you're looking at it from the perspective, man, this should be right. I should be treated fairly. That is the problem. So you can't use equitable distribution in a personal experience because I tell you, they got people in my organization trying to cut one another throat. Boss, this man, I said, Mr. Cut a picture and send him a catch, you know. You understand? I like another boss, man. I have meet people that everybody try to attack, everybody name and said, me's not them kind of boss, man. If you come to me bringing news, and you're to bring care news, so you come and say, boss, this is the situation. I can't think with these circumstances. I call the man and we find a solution right away. You understand? If you bring care news and think, I call the manager and tell them, is this guy productive? Is he worth the while and all them thing now? And plans start being made right away to get rid of you. Straight up.
Yeah, because most likely it's a snitch.
I got banner come now. Professional banner come from Macap, enough experience, understand crane and that kind of thing. And can't get it right. Always some argument. Because he come here to Jaffa. He's the man in charge. You understand? I said, partner, The only job you got to do is get it right with the people. The next banner come from Haiti. We had a Haitian banner working with me. I said, partner, don't worry with all you know. The skill you need for a productive working environment is managing people. Turn spanner, all the degree you get and all them things now. You have to be able to talk to a man, transmit information to him clearly in a style and fashion to get him to do what you want him to do. You understand?
I understand.
So you two are not without blame. No, I don't expect you for go. In no environment, people trying to trample on your rights and disrespect you and all them things stay. Now me and all the fucking guy. Plus, I might do somebody something scum and go. Yeah, so I them kind of employee. Just go off.
Me don't know.
Well, I just go off, right? But no, I stopped working at the age of 18. Yeah, I started my first business at 18. I never worked back with nobody, right? No, I am saying you can't bring a personal, because here I'm telling you, I work with people, and I thought I would have gone to the top, and I didn't get there. I don't blame them. I'm glad that I had the opportunity to see, witness for myself what is going on. You understand? Then you could left and go to places that you see people thriving in certain environments. If you go to predominantly black-owned businesses, there's the same problem. People fighting for get to the top. No, if we're gonna speak about,
You ever tried to figure out why?
it's human nature. It's human nature.
Yeah, because if you, I don't know if you're familiar with this, this theorist, his name is Maslow.
Nah, I haven't read on him.
Good. If I'm correct, I think he was the one, I stand to be corrected. He's the one that talk about human, the apex of the human need, right? Basically. And he talk about what happened on one level and then to the pinnacle is self-actualization. Everybody's seeking to get to that point where you can self-actualize.
Let me in short contextualize it for you from research perspective. So research was done where people were taken and they said, if we give you a job for $100,000 a year and your friend for $200,000, they got two options: a job for $100,000 a year and your friend for $200,000, or a job for $50,000 a year and your friend for $25,000. Which one you think they choose?
Go again. I didn't hear you.
You have two job options. You and your friend going to get a job. You will be getting $100,000 a year, and this was a US research institution did it. You will get $100,000 a year, and your friend will get $200,000. And you have another option where you're getting a job for $50,000 a year, and your friend gets $25,000. Which one you think they choose?
I will choose the 100.
Well, 95% of the people chose a $50,000. They want nobody work more than fucking them. They choose, yes, they choose less in general because they want, their interest was not their personal benefit, is what others benefit ahead of them. You understand?
Yeah.
So when running an organization, you could only know these things when you manage people. I've managed people all my life from a very young age because my first business was at the age of 18. So I've studied people and managed them all my life. You understand? Right away, when we hire somebody and ask them questions and so, I would watch the management and tell them whether them people going to make it or, and I am right 90% of the time. You understand? We have started new management. Like for instance, when we hire you, it's not we just make up your salary. I don't make up your salary. It's you that make up your salary. I just ask you, where you think you're worth and where you gonna give me? You understand? So now it is you. The onus is upon you to deliver. Me ain't got a $300,000 salary for the job. Me got a job to be done. How much money do you think you want to get the job done? Because here I tell you, when I give you the job, I absolve myself of all responsibilities. I don't look back. I got a management meeting to put your group at 6:30 in the morning. Tell me what you're going to do, when you're going to do it, how you're going to do it, and how I could play a part in ensuring that you get to do what you want to do, because we are the financial area. Remember, you are not a body to your own. No one body. So you got engineers, you got supervisor, you got operation manager, you got different people. Right? Yeah. So, man want drop fuel this morning. You got to get money this morning. We ain't got money. Something have a shift up. Something have a change. Now you have a good reason to say, man, why you didn't get the job done. Because money, of which is not your responsibility, was not provided. But let's say it is provided. What then say you? You understand?
You have to give me a very good reason why you didn't get the job.
Roger that, Roger. So a lot of time, and hear what you would be experiencing. Don't get confused. Don't ever get confused. We are a young country. And for instance, for the most part, we're unprofessional. Don't get confused. Even them big organizations and so, you gotta go and watch how the gas, island gas, and so when you telling me about going and work with organizations, people try to pull you around, so it's a set of fucking labar dabar people. You understand? Like me, people don't know when it comes to work, I very professional. You understand? Me don't do labar. When I walk into me work site, this is what I notice everything. I ask people what going on. For some, I used to cuss up. Only 2 years ago, I cuss up on this and that. Now, I learn, I say, you can't there running around. You like some fucking labar dabar contractor. Up your game. You understand? Yeah. Me ain't got no talking with everybody. Me used to tell everybody what to do. Me said that's labar dabar business. Me tell operation manager what go on. You understand? Operation manager tell the other man, and you got a chain of command. If somebody is doing something wrong, I pull them up immediately. You understand? You can't see a man doing something wrong or unsafe, and you ain't telling nothing. But me telling that man have to do what I'm have to do, and everybody, me don't micromanage. Me realize you gotta back away and give people the opportunity to bloom, because micromanagement got a number of different offshoots of problems that come with it. People feel demeanored. You understand? Then, when I got my manager and he going overboard and like he want to be bigger than I say, here, you job, we not gods here. You understand? Concentrate on it from the context of good performance with the intention of receiving returns for that. Don't come for trample upon no fucking man. Yeah, it's the boss, man. I can say, you understand? Because everywhere you go, them fucking pass up people who turn security guard. When you go to them, the attitude you know. They ain't taking fucking education, they don't take a mother's cunt, and then you put them in a place of authority and they want to trample on people's rights. You understand? No way, shape, or form I don't do that or encourage it. When a man talking, I say, yo, you gotta deal with these people like people. That's how you just get them to do things. No matter what is happening with me staff, when I talk to them, they understand clearly what I say. When I give them my vision of where I want to go, it's actually where you want to go. I used to think that I could have integrated people's lives into my thing because I had genuinely hope that we could all go. I could build everybody, no, but people are going to come and go. What I share with you is what I have, what I envision for my company. And I expect you to do to the best of your ability while you're in my employ. When you're ready to go, fuck you, go on your way. I used to worry, oh God, we lose a mechanic and thing. And every time we lost someone better came. It only got better. It can't get worse. People don't know that. No, we stray away hugely from the topic. Equitable distribution. It has to be measured in its widest form. That is why I use house lots. You ain't hear the Indian man coming and crying, oh God, man. Oh God, man. Y'all not got enough for we in the police for Indian people ain't want fucking police work. Black people take the work, fuck you. Shut your mouth. You understand? Indian people don't see themselves as policing and so. Black people take the work, they make the money, they turn the police, shut your fucking mouth. But you don't hear the Indian man coming and crying. Yes, an equitable distribution. This is a matter of fact. The Indian man having the business and everything, paying more taxes than anybody. Is that so? But me hear nobody crying. My youth, there's a matter of fact. If you said the people got more assets, they got more land, they pay more land, taxes, they paying more duties. They are the entrepreneurs in the country, they pay more. No, but when you collect the taxes and give the nurses and the fucking teachers and the police, what the majority of them are black. Me here, nobody other man who's country giving me taxes to them people. Nobody cares. So we got to be fair on both parts. When you go to housing, nobody says whether you're black or Indian to get a fucking house lot.
Critics. You know how long I apply for house lot?
What year?
Since 2009, I think.
Well, listen to me. If you have a document that you apply for house lot before 2019, you go to Ministry of Housing. This is the Vice President said, and he got the back, so they go all over. You tell them, Jagdio send you. You will be getting anybody here. Right now, the rush for all them lots, all them land ways reopening is clearing up people before 2019. You ever tell you? You get people who apply now getting now too. But the important people and who get in right away once you got document for sure you get it 2019. You head down there. Hey, we talk, bro. My time is up. The conversation was very interesting, but I tell you, we gotta agree that it can't come from a personal experience and perspective. You look across, equitable distribution is offered equally. Here is some of the problem there. Some people think renting a house is okay. Now everybody, don't get confused. Everybody all live a house that. Maybe fucking body house that. You know, people get house that. They ain't got 200,000.
I mean, I want house because I even.
No, you go now.
I even resorted to apply for Q.
You go now, brother. You go now.
I need the dollar. I'm still getting $5.
Roger, you talk.
Good.
So, guys, I want to talk. I want to thank you for tuning in once more. And the point the gentleman is trying to make, as a black man, what he sees. But this is what the opposition telling you. Black people have gotten more wealth, care, jobs, and property than any other time. Now, we ain't saying PNC the hole in them back. I ain't talking that part. I am suggesting if you go in the diamond housing scheme, if you go in all the housing scheme, the new housing schemes, they got Indian schemes. It's all kind of people mix up. So if you want to discuss equitable distribution, those are the things you gotta look at. The jobs, now, all right, as I said just now, the Indian got the most of the money and everything else. Yes, paying the most taxes. And who getting? Who was the biggest tax burden? Now we getting a lot money. What's the biggest tax burden? A healthcare system that everybody is got to. You think they're watching black and Indian? Who pay for fucking this taxpayer money? And who's the biggest taxpayer? Y'all wise up. Keep it real.